I got it.
Oh, sorry, great.
Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and we're here today with Maria and Spirit Feather, and we're doing a live interactive. One question per person, and welcome, everybody. And let me try and figure out how it works. Pardon? I think unless it doesn't, unless they don't come up and show, I should be okay. Oh, Mama B says, hello. When will Michael reach out to me? And it's wide enough, large enough, I can see it easy.
So I saw 3 to 4, and that could be, they're saying weeks. He feels kind of in a huff right now, so he's got to kind of get his footing, but then he's also kind of teeter-tottering between, sorry, a bit of ego, like turning his back. He's like, oh, I don't want to. So he's kind of back and forth.
Yeah, feels like he's waiting for something to come in. I got a 3 too, so he's kind of putting up his walls. He's waiting something. So I don't know if it's from her or from, I don't know if he's waiting for her to message first, or for us, or he's doing something in his own life. He's waiting for that to complete or be close to completion before he comes forward. But yeah, but I see he is, so in a 3, so yeah, probably 3 weeks.
Okay, so Doreen asked if you could fill her in on her romantic endeavors. She's just interested if there's if there's somebody coming in the future. Wow, we're busy.
So this is really sweet. I saw a man walking up to a white picket fence and waiting. His arms on the fence and waiting, and he feels like outside of her energy, but it feels like her energy has some resistance right now. So it's like he's just waiting for you to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a twinkle in his eye. Okay, that's exciting. Yeah, it's going to be a really lovely relationship when you're ready.
It's true.
Okay, so we should move on. Hi, ladies. Nina L. Hi, ladies. How long will it be moving? How long will it be before I move into my own place?
Hello. So wands are. So I don't know. I don't know if she's getting a new job or she got a new job or a promotion, but I think that's when she's gonna move to a new place. Because that's what came up.
She's on a list and she's at the top of the list. I think that's what you're getting.
Okay. Maybe, yes. So wands. So getting between, so within like 8 to 10 weeks.
Okay, that makes sense, actually. If she moves in October, it'd be around that time, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Zulami R, how is Emiliano feeling about me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting nervous, start and stop energy. Like he goes to reach out and then stops himself. I think he's a little unsure right now of how to go forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he's in his head or what, but he's saying that he's unsure of how you feel about him. But I'm getting the indication that he should know. Strange. I just think he's in his head right now.
Yeah, I'm getting that he's restraining himself because of what happened when you guys, I don't know, argument or how things, if stuff ended, but he feels like he has all this emotion he can express, and he just feels hurt about what happened. But he does want to reach out, but he doesn't know how to do that. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Or yeah, what to say. He's nervous.
That stands to reason. Yasmin Fox says, "Hey ladies, what are the messages from angels regarding finding a job?"
My name's Yasmin.
So what, I didn't hear what you said, Spirit. What did you say?
I was asking if her name was Yasmin, but they said turn around. So I don't know if there was an opportunity you passed up or something you used to do in the past, but it's like an alternate route than it's saying brighten your horizon. So there is something out there that is different. But there's also another pathway that no, yeah, it just feels like you need to recalculate because there's something you passed by.
Okay. So Maria, what did you have something for her, or can we go on to the next?
I just add to that. I'm just it pretty much goes along with what Spirit said, but I'm getting to like take time to listen to her, like, I mean, it's to her intuition, but it has nothing to do with compassion. So I don't know if she worked with people or people in the past, or like she had a job where a lot of people, you need a lot of compassion for people. But I'm getting that she needs to review that, because the reason why she left that behind, she did that before, she's scared of pursuing it, is because she's scared that's going to have a lack of balance, but it's not going to. They're saying that she's going to be able to balance and actually be successful and be happy doing that. So that's what I got.
And maybe be compassionate with herself as well, I think, is what you're also saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daisy S says, "What does Mike want to tell me that he's not telling me? We haven't had communications recently." It's Daisy S.
Daisy is from Michael.
Do you notice a lot of these guys' names are Michael?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I was like, why is everybody's name Michael? Remind me not to date a guy named Michael. I'm just kidding.
Well, I have known a few Michaels in my time, and they're very interesting human beings, that's for sure. Very emotional.
That is hilarious.
I'm feeling something that like he's got anxiety and he's shaky about and he's nervous and he's got this sense of guilt, but I don't know if it's actually as bad as he thinks it is. But he wants to. Yeah, I just feel a lot of guilt and like his heart's racing about it. And that could be like he's scared to reach out, honestly.
Yeah, I'm getting something to do with like get together or something that he did. I don't like experience. I don't think it's anything bad, but he feels like he's going back and forth of talking to her about it because he doesn't know how she would react to it. So he is pulled away trying to figure this out, because I got the hermit. He's like really into himself, like, okay, how do I say this? He feels like the way he says this will break and make their connection, if that makes sense. But I don't think it's that bad.
So I listened to a few gurus on relationships, and Jonathan Gray, he says that a lot of men will will pull back, and then they'll have forgotten for a short while, and then they'll remember and they go, oh God, I can't reach out to her because she's going to be mean and give me the cold shoulder. And so they, even though they're really interested, they don't reach out because they think they're going to be punished. So whatever you do, don't punish the guy when he reaches out.
Yes.
And Hearts Love Joe. I love that name. That's a great name. I just recently congratulated and reached out to Jackson. He is happy that I congratulated him, and will he reply back soon? Is he happy that I congratulated him, and will he reply back soon?
I feel like he's like really ruminating about it, and I don't know if he's almost jealous, like kind of like, that's an odd response. What do you get, Maria?
I'm getting that he was kind of regretful, and that message made him happy, but also he wasn't expecting it. So now he's all in his head, going back and forth, like, is it a trap? Do I say something? Do I not say something? Because maybe in the past, I don't think that they were cold, but they were like kind of reserved with what they were saying. So that kind of came off like, okay, they congratulated me. So is that it? Should I say something else? It's a big surprise. So he's kind of in a shock. So he doesn't know what to say. Are we talking about the same person over and over again? Same energy. So he's defensive, you know? So, yeah.
That would be the energy of the day. I notice when I do these interactives, there's always a energy of the day.
I feel like that's what it is too. But yeah, and he's happy about it.
Yeah. I think he's underneath all that stuff. I think he's a little bit pleased. Just getting beyond his intellect. Karen Q, is Maria Viveros missing me?
I think so. I got a big sigh and like this sort of pacing energy. I'd say yes. Whatever's happened, she's overthinking and almost kind of doesn't know how to reapproach the situation.
It's that ego.
Yeah. I'm getting a yes. So I don't know if they're both trying to make each other jealous in a way. So I'm getting. I think that's what kind of gets in the way. I don't know if they're posting stuff or they have the thing on the same circle, but I'm getting like they see each other, hear each other, but each other, and they do it on purpose so that one can hear and make themselves jealous of like, hey, you know, look at this, look at me. And I think that's what keeps the from moving forward, because I see that it can. I see that there can actually be a communication that will kind of stabilize where they are right now, but instead, because of what they're what's happening right now, both of them, they're in the 10 of swords and the 3 of swords kind of energy, when they could be on the 9, you know, like the communication and the forward movement in the physical. So that's what I got. So I hope if that helps. So is that what you got to, Spirit Feather? Sorry, so my phone was cutting on and off when you were saying something about it.
That's what I got too. It's just like she doesn't know how to approach the situation. Like there's this pacing, kind of nervous, but there's also a side to it. Like she does want to, but just doesn't know how to fix the situation.
Yeah. It's like, I got 2 women, so they're like in the 3 of Cups, so they do, but they're just kind of like going back and forth, kind of trying to show one another that they're okay, you know what I mean? So yeah.
I apologize for
Maybe.
leaving you ladies in the lurch, but it was a specialist doctor, and I needed I needed to make that appointment.
You're good. No worries.
Okay, Ulissa R. When will I meet my next romantic partner?
Lisa.
I have to
Ooh, I
say, I absolutely hate those questions.
It's hard because timing depends on our free will choice. So you could have someone who's about to pop in and then you make a different decision and it totally changes the pathway.
Exactly.
But I saw a
true.
big burst of like white and blue light. So I think it's going to be very sudden and it's just I'm having a hard time seeing a time frame though. Sorry.
Yeah, I got that too. It not only sudden, I feel like it's somebody that's close to her, even if she doesn't really know him, knows of him, or seen him around before. Maybe she hasn't paid attention to him, but it's gonna be kind of a surprise. But so I am getting. I'm getting like 4 to 5 months for it to become something more than just getting to know him, if that makes sense. I feel like she's gonna meet him. Meet him and get to know him a little bit before that, but 4 or 5 months. And I'm getting the Harfin and the 4-1, so it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be more stable, and it's gonna be a more stable relationship, if that makes sense. But she needs to make sure that, because I'm getting the Ace of Cups, which is gonna be like, she's gonna open her heart to him, and they're gonna open their heart to each other. But then I feel like both of them are gonna try to bring the baggage from the past into it, and that might complicate a little bit. So maybe while she is looking forward to that, maybe work on that, I guess, on the past stuff, because I'm getting the past. So I don't know if she just ended something not too long ago, but I'm getting that she is kind of finding herself, because she comes up as a Queen of Cups, kind of sorting out her emotions, how she feels about not just the relationships, but herself, life, who she is. So she needs to pursue that a little further before that person comes in. If that makes sense. So
It works. It actually works very well. That's usually the reason that romantic partners don't come in, is because of baggage.
mhm.
Julie J. Hello, good to see you all and wishing you an awesome weekend. May I ask if I get visited by previous pets that I had and passed away years ago? And cheers to everyone.
Yes, I would say so. And it feels like they kind of jump around on your bed a little bit. And I'm being reminded of a time when my kitten passed away, and I swear I could feel her fur on my feet as I was in like a half sleep state, but I'm seeing them like running around on the bed. It's cute.
Yeah, I feel like it's like she feels them. Like if she's not, and messages said that to know that she can't feel them. I don't know if that's gonna sound weird, but like I don't know if she feels guilty about letting him go. If I don't know why I'm getting that message, letting go, but I'm getting joy. They're so happy and joyful when they're, and I feel like she feels joy, and she feels in like it makes her heart happy, and she doesn't know where it's from. Like, so she sits there and she's like, wow, I had this burst of love and like happiness. I don't know what it's coming from. It's because they're around her and they can, she can feel them a lot stronger than other times. So she needs to pay attention to that because they're around her all the time. Yeah. Oh, so sweet.
That's beautiful.
I know.
Acacia W says, hello, ladies. Is Patrick still involved with his children's mother? Is that the reason he's holding back from me?
Patrick.
I feel like he's trying not to be, but he is like almost feels like he thinks he has no other option. Like he's really more so worried about his children, and he doesn't want his privileges taken away, so he feels like he has to play the mother's game a little bit. But yeah.
I'm getting yes. I plainly got the he's trying, like it makes sense what Spirit said, because I got the Magician, like he's trying to make it work like both ways, trying to make both, himself happy and his ex happy, or his mother. But it's feel like he's jumping back and forth, but he's giving to both. So yeah, that's and he feels stuck in that, but he's still giving to both, if that makes sense. So that's why he's not giving forward, because he doesn't want to give. If he was, pursuing you, he stopped because he feels like he's doing both, and he doesn't feel that's course right to do. So yeah, but he is like, there is I'm getting he's not doing it because if he wasn't an all right guy, he would have been like, okay, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to pursue both and it's fine. They don't have to know each other, they have to know about each other. But I feel like he's struggling because he doesn't want to do that, but he does feel stuck in the situation, because I got the Eight of Swords, so he feels stuck in that. So what Spirit said makes sense from what I saw. So yeah, so he is involved in the way. So I would just stay away until he figures that stuff out. Otherwise, it will get messier for both of you. It's hard.
Okay. That's a nice, that's very clear, actually. So Maria Herrera with a $5 super chat says, hello. Any messages for the coming weeks? Thank you.
So I saw Maria in like a big bed surrounded by white fluffy pillows and like just resting. It feels like she's gone through a lot of shifting and changing, and they said internally, and it's like they're giving you kind of a break now to integrate.
Yeah, that's funny, because I saw that I got expansion and rebirth. So it feels like and I got that you it feels like the work she did, like Spirit Brother said, it feels like had to do it was stuff that I don't want to say put off. You know how there's dark, I don't want to call them dark sides, but like the part of ourselves we don't like so much, you know what I mean? The dark side, I guess. It's like she did a lot of work when it comes to that. So and that's why she has the expansion and rebirth, and I feel that's why she is it's a break right now. And I feel like it I don't know if she recently like found her soul family, if that makes sense, or people that she can actually get encouragement and help with working with spirituality. But I'm getting that's why the reason why she was able to move forward and be successful this time, because it feels like she tried to do that before. And I'm getting the message to keep relying on your soul family and the people, family, friends that care about you now, especially now that she's resting, because she's supposed to be resting after all that hard work. Yeah,
That's a nice message. Ashta Bardwaj, she says, hello, everyone. Anything on love for me? Thank you so much. And then prayer hands and smiley face.
So I saw somebody handing you an envelope with a heart on it, which means love letter. And it feels like somebody from your past. And he looks like he's feeling guilty and he's sorry about something, or they. But your guys said reevaluate if this is something you really want to go back to, because I'm seeing a merry-go-round, like, the horses. Yeah. You might want to think about it before you accept.
That's funny because I got the cycles, but in reverse. I feel like she is already like, I don't know if that happened or is going to happen soon, but I don't feel like she's going to do that again because I think she's cutting that cycle. So I feel like she found her passion in herself, what she wants to do, and she's more open to receiving because that past whatever it was, if it wasn't a romantic relationship, was kind of cutting her off from her self or passion, and now she's like taking action to move forward. And I see a partnership coming in that is going to be actually very good for her. So yeah, I see somebody coming in, but I feel like it's after she cuts that off, or I feel like she's already in the process. She already did. So it's very positive. I like it.
Tie up energy, I guess.
Yeah.
So Jennifer Schwab says, hello, ladies. I've been trying to find a new home. I've had setbacks when I thought things are going to work out good. Do you see a month this year that my family and I will be able to move? Thank you.
So immediately I saw snow and a lot of smiles. And then I'm feeling December. And that would be towards the end of December, I think, because there was a lot of red, like Christmas kind of stuff. But there seems to be something energetic right now that you're processing that needs to be processed first so that when you get there, it's smooth sailing. That's what I feel.
Yeah, it's funny because I got 4 to 5 months, and I don't know if you saw me counting, like, see what December.
I have to do the same thing. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that I was like, oh, I love when the messages like, of course I lie all the time, but yeah, I'm getting the same thing, and I'm getting it's something that she needs to work. How do I say this? It has to do with her. It feels like I don't know if she feels like she's not worthy or. I think I'm saying this right. There's a blockage within her that's blocking her from moving forward and moving to what. This is what I feel. I feel like she's like, I don't know if she's looking at places as to things that, oh, I can afford this, or this is probably going to be best, even though it's not as nice. But I feel like God, the universe has something bigger for her, and she's kind of like, I just need her to be open and just look, and don't be like, okay, I can't, this is not going to be a good place because this and that. Just be open and just let it happen. Because I think when she opens her heart and she just or opens her energy, it's going to come faster. So I feel like she's going to do that within 4 to 5 months. Yeah.
That sounds good, actually. Kylie B, what is M, the Libra guy's energy in general?
And the Libra guy's energy.
He seems very like I saw coins and pentacles, and he's very into his career, like work stuff. Like he almost has Capricorn energy, oddly.
That's funny you said that, because I got the same thing. I got work. So it feels like I don't know if he's focusing on his work, but he's doing really good when it comes to work. But now he's wishing for commitment, and like he is wishing to have a family or settle down or be around family or spend more time with family, if that makes sense, because he feels like he got the money thing down. So that's what I got. Yeah.
So the next one is rather sad. It's
Oh,
from Patricia Scowen. She says, can we say a prayer for all the people to get out of Afghanistan safely? Also, the ex-British soldier who set up an animal sanctuary with welfare for animals the last 15 years. He's hired a plane to bring 60 cats and 140 dogs home to the UK. All their good work has had to stop. So can we pick up whether this is going to be successful or not? As for all the people coming home from Afghanistan, I suspect we're going to hear a lot of sad stories from there, honestly.
My heart just got really, really, really heavy.
Mm. So
Uh,
let me see what I can get.
Mhm.
I think most of the problem will be dealing with the red tape that surrounds getting into the UK over. Yeah, it's going to be a very exciting trip just to get out of that country.
yeah. I'm getting like the awaiting of results and feeling isolated, but I see a move. So I see it happening, but there's, of course, a wait. And that's interesting. We were talking about that last night at work too. And it's just so sad I had to, because like I can't, you know. But yeah, I see it actually moving forward. Um, but I see it taking a little bit longer, getting, like you said, the red tape. That makes sense.
Yeah, but I think they get out by this, at least by the skin of their teeth. I think there's going to be some stories.
Yes, that's, yeah. Mhm.
Sorry, that one was just too heavy for me to.
That's heavy for us all.
Mhm.
Okay, let's move on. Elisa R., how is Jose the Gemini feeling about me?
I immediately got like fluttery and butterflies. Nervous. I'd say he's got a crush going on.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Like he's trying to hide. It's funny. Like, people are so funny when they try to, yeah. Like he's like hiding the emotions or drowning his emotions or trying to, like, I guess, be patient, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if he feels like if he tells her how he really feels or kind of spook her, he's overthinking, like, okay, if I tell her it's too much, then she's not gonna like it. Or if I tell her it's not enough, she's not gonna like it.
I think that's the
That's what
eternal question between man and woman. I don't understand the other sex.
Exactly. I was like, what? How do you not know if it's not enough? How do you not know how somebody feels? But I mean, women do the same thing. Women keep their, the way they feel out of fear of they're gonna scare somebody off too. So it's not just men. So
Yeah, it's men and women do not speak the same language.
do not.
Uh, and if we could just meet somewhere in the middle, I'm sure a lot of it would be fine.
Great.
So Joel Fairmano, I'm sorry I pronounced your name wrong. Any messages from my guides? Thank you. And he's from the Philippines. And Brie Erla says, hi, everybody.
Hi, V.
Hi.
I'm getting celebratory energy and like a lot of food and specifically duck or turkey or something. But I'm getting that you're walking into a time of celebration and easier energy and connecting with others, more social events. Feels positive.
Yeah. I'm getting magic and miracles. I love those two cards. It feels like it's part of his life, or life that's kind of like it feels magical. Like celebrating, like the work is done, and or the work for now is done, because the work is never done. It's very, but and he feels like, wow, I never thought I was going to be in this part or get out of this situation, or whatever it is, and feels like, like a miracle, or very joyful. So yeah.
Which is really nice because he's been on for quite a few years, and he's had an uphill battle. So it's really great. I mean, business wise.
Good.
And Terry Alveol says, hello, may I ask what is Robin thinking of me? He is acting weird and not answering really well my messages, but always watches my stories. I don't understand. Thank you. Okay, the guy's smitten. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I should have.
Oh yeah, that's
You see what I have to deal with on a weekly basis, ladies.
the weekly. She said weekly, not daily, so that's good. My boys be like hourly basis, mom. No, just kidding.
Oh no, she says to me, I want to put up a video so people can see what you're really like, Mom.
Nobody believes me.
I got like the whole where he goes to message you or goes to look at your story and then immediately backs out because he's just like,
Yeah. I'm getting like he feels like he feels like a fool around me.
out of
I
control.
really got that like blah. Like I don't know what to say. Like he comes forward with like it's funny, he's trying to come out forward with a message, but look all these messages. He's like, what if I need to say all this stuff, but I'm gonna just he's like, I can't. So yeah, blubbery mess. So yeah, I like it.
Yep. So Lily Dulo says, hi ladies, how are you today? Any energy on my work? I am overloaded lately. Hope I can make it till the end of the month to fix everything. Thank you.
I heard sick leave.
Fixed everything. Oh.
I don't know if you're able to take time to yourself so that you don't end up overdoing it. Because I just see you resting and needing to rest, but you look kind of like you've pushed yourself too hard. So if it's possible for you to take a moment to rest so that that doesn't happen. What do you feel?
Yeah, or at least I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty sure you're doing a great job of what you're doing everything. I just feel like I don't know if there's a lot more pressure of what's going on right now, but I feel like you are all over the place, like doing things that will, eventually work out. But I feel like I'm getting to focus on one thing at a time or one part at a time. Because I'm getting that you are gonna get kind of like I'm done, I can't do this anymore. And it's gonna burn you out in the future, if that makes sense, because it's your future and this is like you're gonna be regretful, but the way you handle it, because it was too much for you. Just have compassion for yourself. Like I mean, I know the work has to be done, but if you burn yourself out, you're not gonna be doing the work so at all. So just so take some time, maybe ask for some help, or because you're doing too much by yourself. And I don't know if it's because you're trying to show that you can handle it, that you don't need, but I feel like you're well respected and people already know you got this, and you can do it yourself. Just ask for help or extension or for rest. That's pretty much what I'm getting to.
She just recently got a new promotion, so it's probably a bit of new information too to work through.
And I feel most people, I mean, most companies and bosses, when they have a promotion and it's different, and if they're good, which I'm not getting, they're not, they're always eager to help because they want you to do good because they're paying you more. So they don't want to, hire somebody else or all this mess. But so I feel like she is at that position where she can ask questions or help, or because especially since it's new, you know what I mean? If it's something that she was in there for like years and years, and I mean, you still always need to be able to ask for help, but it's something that, and then she just, it might look a little off for her or anybody else, but not, like I said, it's a new thing. I'm not getting it's a new thing. I'm just getting it's a more responsibility. So she just needs to, because when I got the 7 of Pentacles, it's like she was trying to kind of add past position, the new position, it was kind of getting, I think she's probably, that makes sense now. She's probably on the transitional, phase. So just ask for help while you're transitioning, and they'll understand that, hey, I'm transitioning, trying to balance this out. I just need help. So I
And
think that she'll be fine if she does that.
Yeah, she's only been in the job 4 to 5 months too.
Yeah, she'll be okay if she does that.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Seven Ocean Sky says, hey, any messages for me for the next week? Thank you. Big smiley face.
So a lot of people lately have been feeling very tired. There has been an up and down in the energies, like very up and down, like a yo-yo almost, but I'm getting something to do with needing the way what you eat. Like you're gonna have to eat a little bit more, but healthier, because I feel like you're going to really be affected by this next energetic shift. So they want you to sort of prepare for it by drinking more water, eating healthier, and if you can, spend more time outside, because it's going to protect your energy in this next wave.
Yeah, I'm also getting that she's moving up or on probably energetically too. And I'm getting that she is being more confident in herself, because I got the solar plexus, and she's blossoming. She's like
It's a guy.
okay. He is blossoming, like he is like becoming himself. If that makes sense. Which makes sense, because guys, I mean, from what I've noticed, have a harder time being themselves when it comes to especially emotion, because you can't be a strong man and have emotions. So I feel like he is like, let me show you the picture. It's like he's kind of like taking like his power from his solar plexus, and he's like using it, and he's expanding it, and he's expanding. So I like it. So it's gonna be a big energy shift, like Spirit says.
Yeah.
So so rest and drink water and eat good, and yeah.
And there is a huge energy shift going on right now. I know this morning I had all the symptoms of a energy shift, get freezing cold and things when you're under 3 blankets, that sort of thing. So yeah, the world is being bombarded right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Yay. So Briarla says, any messages from Jeff for me? He recently cut contact with me as an effort to clean his act, because he's getting back with his ex-girlfriend, which in itself is rather positive, but well, thanks so much, lady. So the thing is that Bree lives in Germany and is a music student par excellence, and Jeff lives in another country. Canada. I know.
I still feel very much so that Jeff's heart is with you. He said stuck between a rock and a hard place, so he feels like he had no other choice, and that really he didn't see how it could work. It's kind of sad. He thinks about you a lot.
Yeah, I'm getting like he like charged ahead, like kind of made the decision and just did it. And that's why, he said it, but that's why he got communications. But I feel like he's still in like this indecision stage. Even though he made the decision, he feels like it's a missed opportunity no matter what he does. Like you said, he's in a rock and a hard place. So, but I see things balancing out for him, and going through a big transformation. But right now, like I said, he is in a spot where he's just scatter-minded and just feels like he just missing opportunities, everywhere in his life right now. So, but I think it's gonna work out. So yeah.
Yeah, they have a very strong energy bond, have for quite a few years, and I don't see it broken yet.
No, I don't see it either broken yet. No.
Okay, and Silver Bangle says, hello, I've done Forex trading in the past, currency trading, and have lost money. I am thinking of picking it up again. Will I make money this time? Don't ask me that one. I'll leave that to you guys.
I'm not too familiar with it either, but I got slow incremental up.
Yeah, I'm getting like this time. I don't know how that works. I mean, I have somebody that invests, but I'm not good at it. So I'm do more research. I don't know if you can get somebody to help you with it or learn from somebody. But actually I see it working if he does do it slowly. Like don't put all your eggs in one basket. I think that's what happened before. Because I don't know if it works with the regular investing, because like investor says, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Do like different things. So if something goes down, you don't lose all your money. You know what I mean? Because not everything goes down the same time, mostly. So this is what it is. So if you put in like high risk or high chances of going up, like companies or whatever, so you win really big, but then you lose really big too. But if you go to a little more safer ones, you don't win as big, but they go up slowly, but they're less likely to dip really low. It takes a little bit longer, but the outcome is a lot better, if that makes sense. Unless you do the high risk and you take your money out after you win, you get a big win and move it to somewhere else, but that causes that you lose money when you do that too. I think so. Just use your intuition. It feels like in the past you learned what not to do. Just research it a little bit more and just go slow and just because I see like you can do it and you can make money long term with it. So yeah.
And I agree with you 100%. Use your intuition.
Yeah.
Not your mind, your intuition. Okay. Naya says, hello. Do you see me being a manager in the firm I work with, or will I choose to run my own business?
I'm getting a lot of adversarial energy around you, and I don't know if it feels majority masculine. You could, but it would be a lot of work trying to deal with that type of energy. It's almost like, how do I put that? I think you would be better off going your separate way for that, because it's like they keep trying to take the rug out from under your feet for some reason.
Yeah. So I'm getting that she's gonna have like a chance into going out her own, or just moving up in where she is right now, and she's gonna choose to move up where she's right now. But after that, it's gonna give her the opportunity to actually do her own thing, and she's gonna be successful with it too, like doing her own business. Yeah. But I feel like it's gonna be both. She's gonna do that for it's not gonna be for very long, maybe for like a couple months, and then she's gonna do her own thing. So yeah.
Works. Stephanie N. Hello, may I ask, do you see me and partner getting married next year, or will it be longer?
Next year. Wow, I'm getting yes to the marriage, but I'm not getting.
So it might be a long-term engagement. Hey?
Well, I see it's great. I mean, they're both, it's like judgment, it's like the 4 of Wands, it's like 2 of Cups, it's like marriage connection, but I'm getting like maybe the end of the year next year. Like I'm getting like yes, but it's gonna be surprise. She's gonna be surprised when it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen as soon as she's hoping for.
Well, this probably has a lot to do with COVID too, right?
Yeah, probably again. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
because hopefully things will start to shift before the end of next year, because this has been going on too long.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going the opposite direction now, so hopefully.
Yeah,
we're
the
not-
border between Canada and the States was supposed to open on Sunday, and it's now September 21st.
Oh,
Mm.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
So
Yeah.
many people haven't seen their families for years now. It's kind of difficult. So Kesha W says, okay, I understand. Thank you, ladies, with a heart. So Patricia asks, go and ask, we're going into Virgo season, so hopefully life is lifting up for me. What do you see anything?
Let's see.
I got changes in finances in a positive direction.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing flowers. which
Yeah,
is, like,
I'm.
divinely guided. Sorry, go ahead.
You're good. Oh. Getting a lot of opportunities in finances. A lot more opportunities. Like I feel like she needs to kind of speak up more and just take that when she sees the opportunities, not to like stay quiet, like okay, I deserve this opportunity or I want to go forward to it. Just be more comfortable, like kind of talking yourself up, if that makes sense, or and also I feel like maybe she was quiet before and she was listening. She knows what to say and what to do and how to pursue the opportunities that are going to come up financially. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of opportunities in her financial world, so it's good.
Very good. And
And-
are you finished? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm good.
Okay, Keisha J, I actually did miss the question. I'm very sorry about that. And she wants to know, will G follow through with moving into an apartment with me soon? And I do apologize for that. I really honestly just missed it.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm seeing him backing up, like he's backing out slowly because he's
Oh.
nervous about something. Like he's not sure if you guys will fully get along and be able to be. I don't know if there was a lot of arguing or a lot of miscommunication, but he's afraid of things escalating. But it's like he's kind of backing out a little bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm getting that she already kind of knows that. Like I'm getting that. I mean, probably that's why she's asking a question, but yeah, I'm getting a lot of conflict around money, if that makes sense. So if the conflict is not around money right now, I don't know if he feels that there's gonna be conflict around money, or he doesn't feel comfortable to have that responsibility to live with somebody in money. Yeah. So I'm getting, but it is, so I don't see it happening right now. I see him backing out, but I see this being reviewed again in a few months, 2 months, a little over 2 months, being reviewed again and see where they stand then. But right now I feel like he's gonna back up because he's not, yeah.
And that's actually a really good idea if they're not comfortable to back out, because then if you wait a couple months, you have a stronger base to work from.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so Joel, I'm so sorry. He's from Portugal, not the Philippines. I got the P right. I always get the first letter of the word right. Lily Doolittle says, thank you. She's trying to focus. Maggie says, hi, hope you girls are well. Do you have any messages from my guides? And B says, thank you so much, dear ladies. Hugs, rainbow hugs.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know if Maggie, you've been having a hard time. Like I'm seeing storm clouds around you, and like you might have been having a slight like heavy sadness, depression, that kind of stuff. But they want you to take it easy on yourself. But I see something changing, like something is parting the clouds and the sunbeams are coming back on, and I see you looking up into these sunbeams, leaning into it. So this could represent a change that will bring to you a lot more light in your life. And it's almost like I'm feeling like grief, like a loss. I'm sorry if you're going through that, but I feel like you're going to have a breakthrough.
Yeah, I'm getting just the advice is to be gentle with yourself. Speak, words of love to yourself. Because I don't know if you are going, it feels like they're saying just be open to listen to them more, and because I think they're pointing you to direction of people that can actually help you in this stage of life, if that makes sense, help you grow until you're ready to take control and leadership of your life again, which I'm not saying you don't have it right now, but I know if you're going through a hard time, you feel like you need more support. So yeah, I feel like you need to, you feel when you do that, when you listen to them, you feel the hope and to move forward and flow. So just be patient with yourself. That's what I'm getting. Just be patient. Thanks, great. Be patient, and yeah, I like it. Just be more open to listen or to where they're directing you to go, because I feel like they're putting people in your life or things or to help you through this tough time. That makes sense.
Okay, so Rhoda, first of all, Bree says, by the way, Elisha, Ellen, Spirit, if you will remember, I found a new place. A musician lived there before, so I should be able to practice. Thank you so much.
Lovely.
Okay, and Rhoda Chia says, hello, ladies. Any messages for me from the universe about money and love?
That was very loud and simple, and they said allow it. It was kind of cheeky, like it was. And then they say self-worth, poverty mindset. So I guess there's some form of energy that you have to work through first, and then things will start to trickle in.
Yeah, I'm getting that too. I'm getting like, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm just saying it's not easy, and I'm laughing because I've been through that. It sucks.
I have to. I mean, who hasn't?
Yeah, who hasn't?
Yeah. But I'm getting like she's already doing, because I get like work in progress. She's already working towards it. And I feel like she just became aware of that mindset or whatever's holding her back. But she's still kind of she's going back and forth, if that makes sense. Like she's like, okay, I know this I need to work on, which is hard. At first it's like, I need to work on this, and you're doing great, and then you fall back because you're like, oh, I don't know about this. But I feel like she's falling back to herself, and it's like a balancing act. She's going back and forth. And I feel like that's like a defensive mechanism to protect herself, if that makes sense, from whatever is going on or happened before. But I see her surprising herself of how she's gonna move forward and how, you know, she's gonna overcome and take control of this, if that makes sense. So I like it. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Spirit.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Gray keeps my cat keeps distracting me. He's like all over me. Sorry.
They all
Think he's
love
trying to
the
help.
energy. Cats all love energy.
I know. I like put him down. He jumps on the other side of the table. Like I won't see him. He comes on me. I'm like, get off me.
I
I love you later.
whenever there's energy and you've got a cat, it's going to be right in the center of it all. Always.
Yeah,
He
my
is
own like to do the
crazy.
same thing. And I think
Yeah.
Nicola's cat, Carly, does the same.
Yeah, Carly too, or the black cat sometimes. So
Mhm.
Jennifer Swab says, I hope everyone has a wonderful day and weekend. Hearts, blessings, and namaste. Patricia Scowen says, thank you, Maria. I have asked for financial opportunities to come up. So that's great to hear. Thank you. I hate to jinx it. We've only got 2 left. And Rhoda Chia says, thank you, ladies. Okay, so Maria asked, I think this is probably what she was asking before. What are Mauricio's feelings for me?
Sorry, what was the name again? The name of
Maria
They asked
Herrera, and the name of the man is Mauricio.
Mauricio.
He's been in her life for a while now.
I saw him handing her a red rose. Like I don't know if he hasn't been taking action, but he's actually, and the rose is almost full bloom. So it's like he's finally going to give you that offer, I think. He's been hesitating.
Yeah, I'm getting strategizing to do that. And it's funny you said roses because
Hilarious. I love it. There's no
Yeah,
such thing as
I'm getting.
as
It's funny you said that he's been in her life for a while because I feel like she's been patient for a long time and she's finally like, yes, it's happening. So that's what I'm getting. But if so she can feel that it's happening, but because it feels like he's moving forward. But for her, I feel like I did the same thing, like your fear, like, oh my goodness, she feels like he's moving further away from her, but I feel like he's moving towards her. But she's not seeing that because he is moving towards her. So yeah, I like it. Getting the
And while
same
you were
thing.
talking, I saw him climbing those thorns, like getting through all the obstacles. That's cool.
so there's one thing that I've learned through listening to the gurus, and they say the man takes a really, really long time to decide whether he's going to fall in love with a woman or not, because he's going through everything. Says, well, can I live with this? Yeah, okay. Can I live with that? And then he thinks about it. And so it takes a long time for a man to go, yes. But when he does, he accepts the whole package. A woman goes in and says, I feel love, so I'm going to fall in love. So in this case, taking a long time is very positive. So,
Firm foundations, right?
okay, I did jinx it. We do have another question, but here, Mela Pale, and she's from the Philippines. She says, hi, Elisha. Hi, ladies. How are you, Elisha? I missed you. Can I ask what will happen with me and my person for the rest of the August? Thank you. And yeah, I've been thinking about you, wondering where you've been. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
I'm feeling like a lot of like cuddly, snuggly, getting closer type energy. Like it's really sweet. Connecting at a deeper level. For August, that's what I feel.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm getting the physical too.
Let's get physical.
Like yeah, I'm getting that. I feel like I don't know if they're just or are going through a stage where I feel like they were kind of hanging up in the air, seeing what's going to happen, what's gonna, come forward. but I feel like past that, I see the physical part, cuddling, that like strategizing to. I feel like if they haven't, they are going to. They're looking at what's like not hindering their relationship, but keeping their relationship from moving forward. Both of them, they're just now one, and making those steps to actually move forward and kind of bring everything to the open. I feel both of them are like not hiding stuff, but not coming forward with stuff just because they're scared of how each other are gonna view each other. If that makes sense, nothing bad, nothing like crazy. It just just the way you are, how you feel, past traumas and stuff like that. So I like it.
So, yeah, we have to. I'm sorry, we've got two more questions, and then we will cut it off, I think, because we've been on for over an hour, and it is exhausting for people to read. So Portia M says, will my person contact me? Thank you. And Maria says, thank you, many blessings. Have a wonderful weekend. And I think that's it. I think Patricia says, have a great weekend. I hope. And Jen she's got a place to live. She's with a backyard for her pup, and she seems to be settling in nicely. Thank you, Patricia. Okay, I'm done.
I got a lot of green energy coming in, but I also felt like a lot of hesitation. So I don't know if, like, you have to work on your own healing first, and then things can move forward. But it's green and white energy. But right now he feels like he's a little bit distant, but the distance is there for a reason. There's some information you need to come into first. That's going to change the situation and how you feel about it.
Yeah, I feel like he's pulled back because he feels that you are kind of starting to like distance yourself or keep things, like you're not all in before if something happened, but I am getting you're both kind of in the same energy because of the way you both are. So it's funny they're kind of like reflecting. He's pulled back, you're pulled back. He's like, okay, I'm gonna stay pulled back because he's pulled back, vice versa. But it feels like both need to work on like past hurts, or maybe the hurt that happened between you, and just taking time apart is a good right now. I don't feel like communicating at the moment, like deeply communicating, is going to help the situation out. I feel it's like if you sort out your feelings about each other and everything else and kind of work through them, you'll be able to move forward a lot smoother and figure out what you want to do, what's the next step to be between you two, and I feel like if you truly do that, it's not going to take as long as you think. So to be able to communicate again and see where it goes. So yeah. So I think that is a good thing, the time kind of not communicating or apart a little bit. So yeah, I'm ready.
So the very last one, we're not going to do any more after this. Asel asks, hello ladies, what will my ex Albeck feel about me now? What does he feel about me now?
I feel like he's trying to convince himself that he's angry when he's really not. That's strange. Like he's trying to, but then he immediately deflates after. So it's like, how do I word this? He does care. He very much cares, but it's almost like he's trying to stop himself from going there because of what's happened in the past. But he's going soft. I think he does care. He's just doing a guy thing, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like that's funny you said that. I feel like he's trying to come off as I'm fine, I don't need I'm good, and it's not affecting me, but he's actually heartbroken. But he's trying to come off as everything's fine. I'm happy. I'm moving forward. And then I feel like he is, I don't know if he's focusing on work, but he is coming forward as, he's not gonna, what I'm trying to say is he's not gonna be able to stay away for too long, if that makes sense. You guys have a soul contract and he can try, but he's not going to, and you could probably can't either. It feels like he's gonna release whatever is going on between you two or what happened, and he's gonna find the opportunity to kind of sneak in back, if that makes sense, and try to rebuild, I don't know, trust or the connection with you. So yeah, he's not gonna be able to stay away very long, even if he tries. So
Those soul contracts, eh?
yeah, tell me about it.
That makes sense why he's trying to convince himself that he's angry to try to get around it. But
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's funny because he's trying, like when I said like he's trying to, I'm fine, everything's great. Not only for her to see, I just feel like he's trying to say it so he convinces himself. That's what usually happens. And it's like, you're not fooling anybody else or yourself. So keep trying. So I think it's funny. Yeah.
So we've been on, we are now finished. I'm going to do something a little nasty. Do you have a message for Maria, Spirit?
sure, let me see.
There'd be good stuff. No, just kidding.
Yeah, just good stuff.
It's bad
This
to go
is
away.
odd. They're saying succumb. And when I said that, I remember that heart drawing I did for you of the energy that you possess. It's like I'm seeing you need to sort of accept a deeper level to your power, deeper level to your femininity. And I see a lot of fire, but not in a bad sense. It's like you need to own this new layer. And I'm seeing, this is odd, like dimensions, like layers and layers. Like there's a new one coming up for you. And this feels like it's going to bring in, and I'm seeing shock waves, like once you get to this new level, it's going to match up with another energy that's going to bring it forward. So not to say too much, but this is a new layer to your divine feminine. And now they're reminding me of how, how the electricity has been going off in your home. Things have been really haywire. It's because it's been trying to get your attention to accept that new level. Because instead of you accepting, it's floating around you right now. So you need to draw it in and anchor. Oh, that's so powerful.
Yeah. I when she started talking, I got yes. Just yes.
And I'm seeing like family line, like women upon women just like standing there waiting, like, hello, waiting for this to implement. So that's what I feel for you.
Oh, great.
That's powerful. Like my hands are shaking. That's a lot of feminine energy.
Not a simple request.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Okay. Can do it, I guess.
And,
Fun.
now, Maria, can you give one to Spirit? You can do the same thing to her. Blast her too.
Blast her.
that's a Star Wars thing. Blast them. Sorry,
Blast
I'm nerdy.
So, okay. Let me see what I'm getting. Okay, so I am getting that you are, I don't know, so I say this. You're just realize that you are when it comes to like not just your spiritual gifts, but when it comes to how you feel about them, you're not alone, if that makes sense. And I feel like because you realize that you're getting the courage to move up energetically even more than you kind of you realize, and that kind of scares you a little bit, moving up. And because not only scares you because you don't know what it's going to be like, but also like the responsibility that comes with it. You feel like there's going to be a lot more responsibility, which I mean, I feel the same way, but I don't think you need to be fearful of, because you're only responsible for yourself, right?
Mhm.
And because I like that too, and I used to be a lot more before. When you give messages, you're scared or afraid how it's going to affect somebody. But if it comes from the heart and it's the truth, and you just help them process it, and that's it. You're not responsible what's going to happen next. If they don't do anything about it, you're not responsible to make them do something about it. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
And I feel like you're more lighthearted when it comes to that now, and you have more humor about it and more humor about yourself. Like, oh, this energy thing is, you find it you make jokes about it, sense. So it feels like you are seeing things differently, and that's how you are. And also, okay, I'm getting a lot of messages, like I'm trying to make a sense. It's like are you like traveling in your dreams anymore? No, right? Okay. So I feel that's manifesting because you realize that you're not. I'm getting alone. So I don't know if you feel like you're alone the way you felt. I feel the same way when I first got into spiritual stuff, because I felt like I wasn't doing the stuff that other people were doing, or the way they were doing it. So I felt like I was off, or I was doing wrong, or I feel like you just came there just so you don't do that, so that you're like expanding. And I also feel like that's going to get you to move to a new location physically too. That was kind of like what is going to help you move forward. So
There's no telepathy going on. I was just about to ask you, I saw a sign yesterday that said, prepare for a road trip, and I felt it. And I was going to ask you, but you picked up on it, so, oh my God.
So yeah, it's funny because I'm getting like, so moving forward, travel in your dreams and travel and physically, but I actually feel like if I see a physical new move, a new location, if that makes sense. So I feel that was like that's what it was kind of like, I say the block was keeping you back from making it happen, because you're the only one that can make it happen, and that's how you're keeping yourself. They felt like you weren't.
So
So
anybody who gets to the end of this video and watches the last one, I just wanted everybody to see how different a personal reading is from a 1-minute question, because these people know each other and they can communicate. And that's how it would be if you choose to have a reading from either Spirit or Maria. The information is deeper and stronger and more powerful, and it's given with love and caring. And Hearts Love Joe, just be patient. He's coming back. What happens is a man will, after they've been very, very intimate or very caring and loving, will pull back for a short time. Give him space. When he comes back, say, oh, I'm so glad to hear from you. Don't scold him for not being there, because he's not a woman, he's a man. Men do things different from women. Okay. But you see how the readings are so much more powerful in person. So please consider this something I can't get out there. Please consider a personal reading, because the information is so much deeper and so much, and they're wonderful people too, by the way. Really wonderful people. I love them. Okay, namaste.